Turn around. Turn around. If that man doesn't fall in love with you in that dress, he is not human.
Condition 4 is stupid and you know it. Ada, the man bought you 6 dresses. That is not business. Nobody expenses emerald silk for a woman they don't care about. It's wardrobe for the role. He probably expensed it.
Carl will pick you up at 9 a.m. Saturday. Family brunch. Grandmother will be there. Remember, we've been teammates on jollof rice.
Do you actually make jollof rice?
No.
Then what do I say when she asks for the recipe?
Tell her it's a secret. Good night, Stella.
Don't start. I didn't say anything. Your FACE is saying something.
My face is saying that in 3 weeks, you're going to owe me the biggest you were right in the history of friendship. That's all my face is saying.
Between two worlds,
I expected something bigger, more CEO.
It was my mother's.
Damian, I can't wear your mother's ring. This is a contract.
My grandmother knows every piece of jewelry in this family. If I put a new ring in your finger, she'll know something's off. This is the only ring she'll believe.
Tell me about her, your mother.
She was the opposite of me. Warm, she laughed at everything. She used to say the problem with money is that it makes people forget how to be hungry. Not for food.
She sounds like someone I would have liked.
She would have liked you. You don't have to do this. We can turn around. I'll still honor the payment.
I've debugged a legacy code base written in COBOL. I can handle dinner.
Stay close. If you ask something you don't know, squeeze my hand.
What's the signal if I want to leave?
You won't need one. I'll know.
Damian Green, is my old eyes deceiving me, or have you actually brought a woman into this house?
It's an honor to meet you, Ma. Damian talks about you all the time.
She lies beautifully. I like her already.
So how did you two meet? Tell us everything. Was there music playing? It was at a tech conference, Lagos. Damian was giving the keynote and I was in the audience. He said something about AI integration. So I raised my hand and told him why, in front of 300 people.
You challenged him?
He called me afterward and said, and I'm quoting, "I've never been corrected so politely and so devastatingly at the same time."
Oh, I definitely like her. Sorry we're late. Traffic from the airport was insane.
Absolutely insane.
when the world is cold. Between the
Stella?
Oh, you two know each other? We've met, briefly, a long time ago.
No.
against it all. Between two worlds we collide. A life of gold, a heart of pride. The city's cold is far away, but you and I will find our way.
I love you, Stella. Only you.
Said I was enough.
You were, but enough isn't everything. Stella, open the door.
I'm fine.
You're not fine. Your hand was shaking so hard you almost broke the wine glass. Who is he to you?
Nobody.
When Victor Mensah walked into that room, you looked like someone who just saw a ghost. So I'll ask again, who is he?
He's the reason I don't believe in love anymore.
Then we make sure he sees you happy. We mix in the contract. That's free of charge.
That's the nicest thing anyone said to me using corporate language.
Come on. My grandmother will send a search party in 90 seconds. I almost didn't recognize you. You look different. Good different.
Don't touch me. What do you want, Victor?
Funny thing about small worlds, you end up in mine Green, the girl who debugged apps in her nightgown.
People grow. Some of us, anyway.
Whatever arrangement you have with Damian Green, because let's be honest, there's no way you're really with him, I suggest you play your part and stay out of my way.
What did you just say?
I know you, Stella. Every version, the girl I left in Yaba did not end up in Maitama on her own. Whatever this is, enjoy it. Things with you never last. He will never speak to you like that again. Not while you're with me.
You cook?
I make coffee. There's a difference.
In my house, if you can boil water, you can cook.
Black, no sugar, like my personality.
I believe that was your assessment.
I remember everything.
And my enemies? Can you show me what my enemies are doing?
That's called Instagram, Ma. Stop trying to control it. Just feel it.
You're doing that thing again where you whisper insults at the code?
This function is personally disrespecting me.
I have ice cream.
What flavor?
Vanilla.
Of course you're a vanilla person.
No. No way.
That's my code. That's my optimization framework. The routing logic, the predictive modeling. 3 years ago, I built this in my nightgown eating Indomie and
You look different, Nwam. Something is sitting on your face that wasn't there before. That's the expensive moisturizer they have in Maitama.
It's not moisturizer. It's a man. I had fun chasing me in 1975. I know what a man does to a woman's face at.
Lama is complicated.
If it's not complicated, it's not love. It's just arrangement. Whatever it is, real or not real, be honest. With him and with yourself. Your heart has been broken before. Lord, keep the next one from hitting it.
I heard you're bringing someone to Nene's engagement. I want to come. I want to see my son. You don't have a son. You have a company you tried to take, a wife you abandoned, and a boy you left at 12 to figure out what a man is. I know I can't fix 20 years in a phone call, but I'm coming on, man, whether you want me there or not. Because whatever mistakes I made, you're still mine. And if there's a woman who makes you happy, I need to see it. Let me have that. Stage 3, 11 months, maybe less.
Your Aunt Patricia asked me what kind of children I want.
I'm sorry.
I told her the kind that sleep through the night. She thought I was serious.
Damian, what are we doing?
We're attending a gala, as outlined in section...
No. What are we doing? This doesn't feel like a contract anymore.
Stella, what are you talking about?
The way you looked at me dancing with your uncle, the ice cream at midnight, the way you said my name to the minister, like it mattered.
Don't give me the CEO voice. Talk to me like a person.
I don't know what this is. I've spent my entire adult life making sure I never need anyone. And it terrifies me. Because there is no clause in any document that covers what I feel when you laugh.
Then don't put a contract.
You said no touching without permission.
Permission granted. Damian Green and his mystery wife. Mind if I ask a few questions?
Delete the photo.
Public event. No expectation of privacy.
It was a private corridor.
I've covered this city's elite for 12 years. I know every society couple. And you?
And
the most eligible bachelor in Abuja, suddenly appear with a wife nobody's ever seen? No Instagram, no history, no mutual friends. She appeared from thin air. I don't want to hurt anyone, but if this isn't real, people deserve to know.
You print anything about her, anything, and I will bury your publication.
Your mother would have hated hearing you talk like that. She's going to find out. Your grandmother will know.
She won't. As far as anyone knows, you are Stella Green, my wife.
Why? It's just a contract. Why do you care this much?
The acquisition of Meridian Logistics is complete. 32% controlling stake. That gives us leverage over 40% of Green Empire's shipping. And the warehousing company? Fully integrated. We now control the entire supply chain. 3 of the 4 in the north are ours. The last one settles next month. Once I'm married into the family and have access to internal financial meetings, we move to phase 2. Next month, we move to phase 2. The engagement ceremony is in 6 days. After the wedding, I'll have a seat family discussions within 3 months. Restructuring proposal here under the table within Meridian. She loves me. That's all I need from her. All right, it's done. The plan is in motion.
Dear Ms. Okafor, lead systems architect, based on your open source contributions and published work on Abikambi Patchman, UOK's system.
Ada, something just happened. Good something or bad something. A company in San Francisco just offered me a job. Lead architect. $400,000 a year. That's what you've been. I know. So what's the problem? The deadline for acceptance is in 10 days, which means I have to decide ends before I know if any of this is... Oh no, Stella, you're falling for him. I'm not... Don't lie to me. I know your voice when you're falling, and I know your voice when you're pretending you're not. I can't think about this right now. I can't think about this right now. Then don't think. But don't delete that email either. I promise me. Apex Capital dissolved 18 months ago. Assets transferred to Apex Meridian Holdings, registered in Accra, Ghana. Wait, that ties back to Victor. This is it. Victor Mensah, silent director. Oh my God. Phase 1, integration through marriage. Phase 3, operational restructuring, giving Apex controlling interest in that. He's not marrying Nene. He's acquiring Green Empire. What am I supposed to do?
Michael,
Mama,
I didn't know you were coming.
A man doesn't need an invitation to attend his own family's event.
A man who abandoned his family might.
You're very beautiful. What family are you from? Who is your father?
I was raised by my grandmother in Yaba. I don't have a family name.
Good. We need someone who builds new ones.
Head opens doors. I open them myself.
Good. The Greens have too many doors. We need someone who builds new ones. She's better than you deserve. You don't know what I deserve. You weren't there to find out. He left on a Tuesday. I had a football match. He promised to come. I wore the number 7 jersey because he said 7 was lucky. He never so.
What did your mother do?
She sat in the kitchen. Didn't cry. Not in front of me. Just said, "We'll be all right, Damian. You don't need anyone who doesn't choose us." She died 4 years later. He didn't come to the funeral. He sent flowers. Like she was a colleague. That's why I don't let people in. Because the people who are supposed to stay don't. I'd rather live in this pen with 8 empty chairs than sit across from someone and wonder which Tuesday they'll leave.
I'm not going anywhere. Not tonight.
And tomorrow?
Tomorrow hasn't been written yet. Mr. Mensah, thank you for meeting me.
You said you're writing about Damian and his door friends. What if I told you they met less than 3 weeks ago?
That she's being paid to be there? Contractual agreement for temporary domestic partnership.
The great Damian Green, lying to his entire family.
Why? What's your angle? Contractual agreement for temporary domestic partnership.
The great Damian Green, lying to his entire family.
Why? What's your angle?
I'm marrying into this family. I want it built on truth.
I'll need more than a photo of a title page. Get me access to Damian's lawyer.
Emeka Obi.
Everyone has a price, but enough people do.
Peace offering?
I'm not at war with you. I'm done with you. Difference.
He doesn't love you, Stella. Men like him don't love, they acquire.
You don't know what he feels.
I know men like him. You're a solution to a problem. Once it's solved, you go back in the box, but I never put you in a box.
Don't you dare rewrite what happened. You carried on with another woman for months. You looked me in the eye every night and lied. You watched me plan a future while you were building one with someone else.
Nene is lovely. She's fine. But she's not you. She doesn't challenge me. I look at her and see a good life. I look at you and I see everything.
You don't see everything when you look at me, Victor. You see what you lost. And you can't stand it.
Stella, wait! I know this thing with Damian isn't real. When it falls apart...
You touch me again, I won't need Damian to handle you. I will handle you myself. And trust me, you don't want me looking any closer right tonight.
I don't want your money. I don't want your shares. It's not money. It's a diagnosis. Pancreatic cancer, stage 3, diagnosed for 11 months. Maybe less. I didn't come for the engagement. I came because a doctor told me I'm running out of time. And I realized I'd spent 20 years believing I had more. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I haven't earned that. I'm asking for time. Whatever's left, close enough to hear your voice, even if it's telling me to leave. How long have you known? 4 months, 12 days. Does grandma know? She's your grandmother. She knew. You can stay.
We thank God for bringing this family together. For Nene and Victor. For Damian and Stella. For the reminder that we are nothing without each other.
Amen.
My phone's buzzing. Everyone's is.
It's an article about Damian.
A fake marriage scheme, 10 million on. It's not what it looks like. Tell us the truth, Damian. Damian, tell me this is a lie.
Grandma.
Tell me this is a lie.
I can explain.
So it's true. You brought a stranger into this house. You put your mother's ring on her finger. You sat her at my table and lied. It was all fake. I treated you like family. It started as a contract, but it became real. The time with you, your grandmother, the dinners, that was real. I swear.
Enough. You chose deception, just like I did 10 years ago. You're becoming me, Damian. The one thing you swore you'd never do.
Don't you dare compare us. I've been alone since the day you walked out. I did everything with my own hands. But fine isn't enough. I know the difference between successful and happy. I just didn't think I deserved both.
You did this. You leaked this. You gave the journalist the information. You photographed the contract.
Stella, Don't
lie. I know every version of your lies. But since we're telling truths tonight, let's tell all of them. Victor Mensah is not who you think he is. He is not in love with Nene. He is executing a corporate takeover of Green Empire.
What?
Apex Meridian Holdings, a shell company registered in Accra, Ghana. Victor is the silent director. Over the past 18 months, this company has acquired a 32% controlling stake in. This is unbelievable. In Meridian Logistics, which handles 40% of Green Empire's shipping, and controlling interests in 3 warehousing companies in the north. He has a presentation on his personal laptop titled Green Empire Restructuring, Phase 2. Phase 1 was marrying into this family. Phase 2 is gaining access to internal controlling meets in Pex Brunenian. He's not marrying Neen. He's acquiring Green Empire. Victor, what is she saying?
She's lying. She's trying to deflect from her own issues.
And since we're being thorough, Nini, I should have told you from the beginning. Victor and I were together for 2 years. Before Yumi, I didn't know it was you until the first dinner, when he walked in holding your hand. You told me I was your first real love.
Nini, baby.
Do you love her? Get out.
Nini.
Get out of this house! You are the most extraordinary woman I've ever met. You didn't love a lie. You loved me. And I loved you back. That was never in the contract. Have you eaten? Not hungry. That's not what I asked. Contract is void. Nothing to discuss. Stella, you're not crying over a contract. You're crying over a man. There's a difference. I wasn't supposed to feel anything. That was the point. And instead, I fell in love with his stupid vanilla ice cream and the way he can't dance and the way he held me on that balcony like I was the only real thing he'd ever touched. Stella, the Silicon Valley offer, they need an answer in 48 hours. That's so soon. $400,000, San Francisco. That's everything you've ever wanted. I used to think if I was successful enough, it would fill the space. The space my parents left. The space Victor carved out. I thought if I was brilliant enough, I wouldn't need anyone. Sound familiar? That sounds like someone else. Someone with a penthouse and 8 empty chairs. You're right. It's not that simple, is it? Not at all. I'm not choosing between a man and a career. I'm choosing between running away from something that scares me and staying to find out if it's real. For the record, if he doesn't show up after you turn down Silicon Valley for him, I will personally burn down that penthouse. Ada, you're the best. I owe you an apology. You destroyed everything. I know, and I need to tell you why. My name before marriage was Funke Adiemi. My mother and Damian's mother were best friends. She was at their wedding and was in the delivery room when Damian was born. We were promised to be together, but he never noticed me. He is a good person, and I swore I would watch over Damian from a distance. You weren't investigating for a story. I was protecting him. When you're wearing Grace's ring with no history and no trace targeting her son, I thought I was saving him. I was wrong. Your grandmother, she is the reason I signed the contract, the reason for everything. I was wrong about you, and I'm going to fix it. You look like something the cat rejected.
Grandma,
I'm not finished being angry. I'll tell you when I'm finished. Okay, I'm finished. I knew, Damian.
What?
I knew from the first dinner.
That's not possible.
You held her hand like a man following instructions. Your eyes went to her for confirmation before answering questions. That's rehearsal, not intimacy.
What? That's not fair. I was just nervous.
And the ring? I gave that ring to your mother on her wedding day. She wore it for 12 years. She twisted it when nervous. She tapped it when thinking. That girl wore like a museum piece for 8 months. I have buried a husband who disappointed me and a daughter-in-law I love more than my own son. I know what a lie looks like. You think you could walk one into my house wearing your mother's ring and I
Then why didn't you say anything?
Because on the second night, she noticed I was rubbing my wrist. She didn't say anything. She just quietly set up a health app and entered my details and set medication reminder. And I thought, whatever brought this girl into my house, God sometimes uses crooked lines to write straight. So I waited. I watched. And everything I saw from her was real. She loved me. Not because you paid her. And you're a fool if you don't know the difference.
She won't take my calls.
Then don't call. Go. Don't go as a CEO. Go as Damian, the one she saw when nobody else was looking.
I'm here because I'm an idiot. And because my grandma told me to stop calling and start showing up.
What are you doing here? Everyone is watching.
Good. I spent 3 weeks pretending. I'm done. You insult my ice cream. You learned my grandmother's medical history in one afternoon. You stood in front of my father and told him you open your own doors. You make me laugh. I didn't know I'd stop laughing until you started. The contract said 3 weeks. It's been 3 days and I can't breathe. So either it's a medical emergency or I love you. Because you walked through every wall I built and didn't apologize for breaking them.
Guys, you realize this is my workplace? You're my employer. HR is going
Then
to...
I'll fire myself.
You're impossible.
I'm in love. Same thing. This doesn't come with a contract. Just a question. Stella Okafor, will you marry me? For real this time, no flashcards since the...
Corridor, you idiot. Yes.
There's something I need to tell you. Something I found during the contract.
What?
3 years ago, I worked at a startup called Novatech. I built an algorithm, a logistics optimization system. 18 months of my life, my masterpiece. The company sold it when they went under. I got nothing, no credit, no compensation.
That's not my realm.
But it still hurts. The algorithm was purchased by Green Empire. It runs your entire logistics division. The supply chain efficiency that made your company the most competitive in West Africa at 3 a.m. I wrote at.
What?
It's built on code I wrote at 3 a.m. in my nightgown eating Indomie in Yaba.
What?
You didn't know. The acquisition was handled through a holding company. My name was buried in the source code, not the purchase agreement. But I found it on your network during the contract.
How much of our efficiency margin comes from that system?
About 63% of your logistics optimization, conservatively.
That's hundreds of millions in profit over 3 years.
Yes.
Why didn't you tell me?
When? When I was pretending to be your wife? When I was falling in love with you? When was the right time to avoid your empire runs on my stolen labor? Next Gen AI, San Francisco, lead systems architect.
I turned it down to the most terrifying, brilliant, chaotic human being I have ever met.
And you love it.
I love you.
I love you so much.
I love you too.
This is everything I dreamed of.
Me too.
Your granddaughter is the best thing that ever happened to this family. I know, but don't tell her, she'll become too proud.